so we'll wait for her. But then we will start the previously on Until Dawn. But
I
yeah,
mean, you can start it.
yeah,
It's
okay.
not like, you
I'll
know.
just, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll hit that. There we go. So, in case you forgot, oh God, they didn't even play the previously on. Well, that was,
Oh,
of course,
well then.
the one time we count on it. But that's okay.
Josh
Keiko
looked
hates
really
Chris and
freaked
Ashley
out at the
anyway,
seance.
so she'll just have to
You look
spend
like
less
you was
time
jamming
with them.
together, but
Do you think we shouldn't have mentioned his sisters?
that's why
So
we came back up
this
here.
is,
Yeah,
I don't know. I
like,
always felt like this
have
was
a
the real
seance? Maybe we went
turning
too
point
far.
when this started to become. This chapter was kind of the turning point where this game started to become like a horror movie. Finally, you know, we've slogged through all of the sexual innuendos that we can handle, and
Yeah.
you know, we've spent a little bit of time with the characters. Ooh, a collectible that I've never found before. What's this? Glasses case. Huh.
What?
It's Hannah
That's
Washington's
Your Face the Dead
glasses
Girls?
case. Yeah, it is.
Mm.
It's like, that's just a rando thing to have hanging out up here. That's awesome. I've never found that clue before. Maybe, you know, I'm trying to go through my 100% on the collectibles on this one, so that'll go a long way. Especially since, did you hear about how PlayStation is, if you join like Sony Rewards or whatever, they're giving you in like PlayStation Store currency in order, or in exchange
Oh.
for trophies. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I haven't enrolled in that yet though, but
I did not know that.
yeah. Do you have your video up?
It still hasn't loaded, so
Oh, fun.
I don't see it.
Well, Ashley is standing here, sitting in the corner with a candle. Standing in the corner with a candle.
Okay, got it now.
Okay, cool. So,
Yeah.
anyway, we're gonna head downstairs
God,
with Chris
Ashley.
here.
It's happening
Keiko's
again.
driven mad by these
Looking
two
at her
because they don't
face.
have a very good fashion sense either. I mean,
Well,
that's,
honestly, Ashley's face, looking at it again, kind of reminds me of this girl I hate.
oh, well,
So.
you know, you can't do anything for that.
Yeah.
Here we go on the cameras
Oh no,
again,
I
too.
forgot about this.
You're not a fan. Here's another
I mean, this is
collection.
a lot of them walking around and I don't know. You know,
Yeah.
like they say, Ashley says annoying things, Chris says
Yeah.
annoying things. It's just like the hour of annoyance.
Yeah. Well, it definitely is for you. I like these two, but I think
You're like,
think
I love it.
yeah, pretty much. I attribute it though. I think the reason that I like them is because you spend all of this time with them. So you know, this is a reverse effect. So like we're going through it again. So that means that I'm like, oh, I like these two, and you're like, oh, I hate these two because you hated them. Oh, looks hit Chris.
I've always hated them. They're both annoying.
Okay.
They're perfect for each other though, because they're annoying.
Look,
Honestly, my favorite's when Ashley kills
something
Chris.
behind the book.
Oh
Literally
my
the best.
God.
I'm like, y'all.
I hate her after that because
Why
like.
would there be a button?
Yeah, you didn't
That's
do
a
a
good
great
question.
thing,
Should I
but
push it?
That's
you
what
know,
buttons
you
are for, I
you
guess.
prove you're better than that person by, you know, being better than that person and not, you know, killing them, murdering them.
I mean, I think it's funny that like a lot of people are like Josh is villainized or whatever, but like Ashley straight up can murder Chris.
Yeah,
Like,
she did.
murder.
And
If we all
oh,
try,
and
hope
oh,
it's
by the
wrong.
way, if you guys
Maybe it's
haven't
what
already read
Washington's
the
got secret
description, there are
passages in
major
their
spoilers.
house.
We're spoiling
Maybe they
everything
didn't even know. This
right at the
place is
beginning of the
super
video. We've done it in the last
Should we take a look?
5 parts that we've done, so
No.
shame on you.
You
If
go.
anything got spoiled for you
Gee,
just
thanks.
then, well, you know, that's your fault. It's not our fault because we're spoiling everything and we're pretty
We
open
blame
about it.
you.
Yeah, so we blame you. I always loved this part because I was like, oh, good. When that little cutscene happens, she hands Chris the candle and she's like, you're so big and strong, you go in first. And I was like, oh, finally. I'm not controlling who has to go in first. And then it transitions you over to Chris and he's like, okay, I guess I'll do it.
Of course.
Yeah.
I remember thinking that.
I
I was like, oh.
yeah. I
okay.
think it's just a little
I thought
middle
it was not my
finger.
time. It is my
Yeah.
time again.
Also, in this room, if you select that you're afraid of spiders, a spider crawls over the camera, but it doesn't even bother if you don't select that you're afraid of spiders.
That's weird. They could just put that anyways.
I know, I thought that
Like it
too,
would be
but
creepy for anyone.
Whoa,
I think that's
sis.
just like one more little thing. This threatening letter too, by the way, I feel like I've watched enough playthroughs of people
Holy cow.
where actually, like, I've seen people, you know, I've never done protective of Chris and had her not tell her anything. I wonder if I should do that.
That's annoying though. Like, why is
Yeah.
that even an option?
Yeah, I
Like,
guess.
if it was
I
her,
don't wanna freak
there
you
would be
out,
no
but-
protective. You know what I
Look
mean?
at this.
Oh, I don't
What
know,
is
like,
that?
yeah, I guess so.
I think this might
It's
be
'cause she's a
the
woman.
spirit board wanted us to
But
find.
see, the thing is,
Yeah, it's a letter.
Let me see it.
It's
I've watched this part where people think that it was Josh
Serious. We need
that
to find
wrote that
Josh
letter
right
without even
now.
like a guise. Like they just think that maybe Josh secretly hated his sisters, and I'm like, it's so hilarious just how
This is just a
distrustful
memento
people are of Josh. It's
Of their
so
shitty
funny.
life.
Oh my gosh! Also,
This is just the regular Washington family shit.
right.
This has nothing to do with like the mystery
Yeah.
or whatever.
Not
This
the
is
guy,
just the
it's not
family
about the guy
dynamics at
crawling
play.
around outside, yeah. Also, note, we've got candles on, so like who was here? And also there's lamps, like right mounted to the ceiling. So like
That's so annoying.
yeah.
Someone
that's-
could just fucking turn on the light.
Right,
Oh wait,
why?
is the power out?
Yes,
Or what
the
are they talking
power.
about the power?
The power's out. So the clue earlier that I found where there's God, that door scared me, and I've literally played this game like 5 times
What
before.
was that?
And
Honestly,
I have
though-
the volume off.
What are you
and, yeah.
doing?
Did they mention the power going out?
No. It's like it's almost
Yeah,
like
like,
they just
what?
went up there and they like didn't
Seriously.
turn it on. And they're all like, yeah,
What,
we're
like,
just doing this without
that's so
power.
annoying.
Yeah. So.
What horror game
Is
is
someone
like they
actually
don't
after
address like
him
that's
and
such a like I mean if they're going for
So,
tropes
that
like
would
oh
be
my god the power's
really
out
messed up.
you know what I mean
yeah,
like
I suppose you're right.
that's like
yeah.
the most
They
but
shouldn't have
someone
shied
forgot to
away
write
from
that.
that.
They
Yeah.
cut it out they're like
Yeah.
and we could just you know we'll
They,
just act like they don't know how to
we
turn
really
the power
need
on.
to get into the sexual innuendos, or people are gonna think
Yeah.
these aren't even teenagers. That's what I think
The
happened.
most teenager-y thing would be for the power to go out and for no one to do anything. Like,
Yeah,
that
that
would
is
be
true. They're like,
the
oh, let's
best.
go and light some candles. Okay, I found another clue.
We don't know how to turn on a
Someone's written by
fucking
Josh's
heater
mom.
and shit, or
Yeah.
electric,
Really making
whatever,
an effort to
generator.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to do that.
I wouldn't either. But Josh does get
Yep,
the boiler
that
up and
combo
running,
goes back.
so I guess they wouldn't have had much of an excuse. Also, this letter
Saw
here.
that crazy guy again.
Yep, just lols. He's running around somewhere. You know what the weird thing about this is? Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, the crazy guy was scribbled on the back.
Yeah.
That is clearly Josh. He was the one that wrote on the back, and yet his mom was the one that wrote on the front, right? Like that's what it's trying to like get us to think. So
Honestly, it looks like you could almost say saw that crazy gay again.
oh my God.
Saw
Oh.
that crazy gay.
By the way, have you ever noticed that the Washington's W, like on their
Is a
little
fucking
insignia,
butterfly.
is a butterfly?
Literally
Yep.
just noticing that. And
Yeah,
I want to
it's-
vomit. I
It's
was like,
always
ew.
great. Also this effect cannot be understated like enough. It's like really heavy snow outside. It looks great, by the
Yeah.
way. It's just a little
What
thing
does that
they
letter
do.
even say? Oh yeah, like it's literally blizzarding. What does that letter even say?
It says, hold on, we might as well go through everything. We'll see how all of Chris's relationships are going anyway.
Is that
Status
race
and
and ethnicity
cultural?
department?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
something
like
about-
his honesty went up. That's about it. So what did we just find? We found this letter. So a letter from Josh's mother about the Native American tribes that used to live on the mountain. On the back is scrawled a note about a strange man and someone saw near the lodge. It says, thank you for your response. It's good to know that the tribe still feel an attachment to the land here, even if we have a few unfortunate problems. Graffiti, people sleeping in the outbuildings. This is their ancestral home after all. I made contact with the descendants of the tribe and intend to make a donation to their elder council. Healing the wounds of the past won't be easy, but I feel it's a step that is necessary. I really don't think that anyone besides Josh's mom would have written that. Like, I think that would have been a little far to go.
But that's
for Josh.
weird. Like, I don't know. She's
Yeah.
like, it's a small step, and I slaughtered the people.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I think they're just trying to put, like, life in this cabin as far as, like, the Washingtons
Yeah.
go. You know, like,
They're trying to be
they-
like, oh, they're rich They're rich white people who donated money.
Yeah,
is that
pretty
what the
like
backstory is?
they're kind
Okay.
of like setting. I mean, Josh's parents are rich, and I think
Yeah.
that leaving a note that's unrelated to this, relatively unrelated to this story, is just a way of them to like develop the fact that it's an actual house. You know, like because all we ever see
Yeah.
it is a trickster murder house. So you know.
They're actually rich people.
Right,
that
they're
are rich.
actually rich people.
They're
They've spent time in this house. This house isn't just like their murder house they have on the side. It's like they've spent some vacation time here and blah blah blah. Let's see if I can find the card. There's a card on a table over here. God dang it, maybe I can only find it later? But that seems weird, right? That would seem weird. I swear, you can find a meat market card on one of these tables, and I thought it was as Chris, but maybe it's not. Also, let's try and open this door, and then be not bothered at all about why it doesn't open. Yeah, that's always troublesome. Let's see. Oh, gosh dang. The atmosphere, it's so beautiful. It's like the spores are just floating around from The Last of Us. Like, who thinks this much dust is in
Seriously?
the...
I wish it would be fantastic if someone commented on the fucking like
What?
ridiculous
There was,
blizzard.
this
Like that
one
isn't even
poster
realistic.
full on
Like
Western
honestly,
style, you know?
the cabin
So?
would be underneath snow if
Sam
Yeah.
that much
really
snow
thought there was someone
was
following
like
her around.
falling at that pace.
I guess
So what you're
so.
saying? There's some criminal?
Yeah,
up on the
and
mountain
again,
with us?
bad idea of all
There
of
was a
them,
message on this
for
answering
all of
machine I
them
found, and
on what they wore, except for
it was
minus
from this
Chris,
sergeant saying that there was this
because
guy
of
who just got out of
the
prison and
weather outside
there
too.
was
It's
nothing
just
he
like,
could do.
oh
What
god,
do you
it's so
mean?
snowy.
He was saying it like,
Screw
like
you
a
to all the
warning.
girls who wore leggings.
I mean, maybe that's whoever was down in the basement before.
What?
The game
Under
developers,
the
like I said,
floorboards in the library.
they've never seen snow.
The
They've never
light.
touched snow. They don't know what it's
Whoever was
like.
that guy I told you
Whoa, whoa,
about.
wait, what guy?
What
Just
The
this
guy?
guy who
mystical
threatened the
thing.
Washingtons.
Yeah.
He said he wanted to take
Also,
revenge by
but the
burning whole place
lighting
down.
in this game is
And I
pretty
found that
excellent. I'm
crazy
not gonna lie.
psycho letter.
The spores
Chris,
floating around from The
this
Last
is
of
your
Us,
way of
like,
trying to make
the
me
game
feel
honestly
better?
wouldn't be the same
You're
without it. It
fired.
just looks great.
In The
Oh,
Last
yeah.
of Us or in Until Dawn?
In here in Until Dawn, even though it doesn't make any
Josh!
Coming
sense.
from the kitchen.
Josh!
Josh!
I mean, like, it kind of makes. Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. But, like, it does look nice.
It does look nice. Oh my gosh. So here's where the game really starts again becoming that like horror game kick.
With a really annoying girl, yes.
Uh,
Ash? Ash!
Actually, why? You're not my girlfriend. Yeah, you gotta be my girlfriend. We gotta
Yeah.
live. Oh.
yeah. And of course
Gotta-
he's like, Chris looks a little heavy. We'll just take Ashley and her funky Ugg boots.
Whoa! I forgot about this.
Yeah, I figured you did.
You know, Josh like really didn't hold back. He like really punched her in the face.
I know. So I doubt you did, but have you ever seen anyone play so that when you have Josh tied up later, Chris punches him? Or no, he doesn't punch him. He hits him with a stick. He like
I think I did
provokes
that.
him. Yeah, of course you did. Like everyone like comes down really hard on him because they're like, you hit him, man. And I was like, are we gonna ignore the fact that Josh literally knocked him hard, or you know, like hit him hard enough to knock him out
Like
earlier
knocked
in
him
the game?
out in one punch. Like
Yes.
that's also unrealistic.
Oh my god, it's
Ah.
just, well, I mean, like, he would have had to, yeah, he would have had to, like, have, like, a board or something on him, you would think, because,
There's no way he just punched him once, or
Yeah.
Chris was so frightened he actually just passed out.
I mean, if I saw that, I could probably get behind
Oh,
him.
for sure.
Yeah,
I
so
could pass
here's the part that's gonna be the hardest part of the game for us to agree on. It's the who do you like most and least part of the game. So,
I like most. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, so we'll just
I
go.
thought you meant just in general. I was like, why does that matter? Why do we need to agree?
It doesn't. We don't have to agree, but it's like I could just hijack this entire experiment, but I'm
Jenna, don't
I'm-
abuse your power.
Okay, what do we want? I prefer Sam. I prefer Josh. Who do you like?
Oh, fucking
Sam.
prefer Sam. Because none of
course.
this matters, right?
No,
I think they're
it
just
doesn't.
doing this to fuck with you.
They just do it to fuck with you, and you can end up finding everyone's pictures in the basement. We prefer
Oh,
Matt
yeah.
over Emily, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's the easiest we're gonna get, I think. I prefer Chris over Ashley, so I'm picking Chris.
LOL. I prefer they both burn in hell.
And then you like Mike better than Jessica, or Jessica better than Mike?
I like Jessica better now that Mike's fucking cheating on her. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna get that confession, and it's gonna be great.
No! Stop! It will not be real in our scenario.
Yeah, we prefer Josh over Emily, correct?
Yeah, because he's Rami Malek.
Yeah.
Who's
Because he's rotten on the outside, but damn does he look nice. Or he's rotten on the inside, but damn does he look nice on the outside.
But damn, is that a hot exterior? Yeah.
Right. We kids and viewers, we have gone over this in episode 2. So, you know, if you want some recap on that, then you just go back and you rewatch what we've already made. And then who do we...
Look at that annoying photo of Ashley. Who's she modeling for? Stop it.
You like Mike better than Ashley, I'm guessing?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. So I'll concede to that. I have a feeling
Even
that...
Mike is a cheater is better than Ashley.
Oh my gosh. Well, she did shoot Chris in Nick's playthrough, so...
Little game you're playing.
Yeah, when you're Mike, can you just murder what's-her-face, Emily?
Yes, you can.
Or does the gun not go off? You can just murder her.
You can just murder her, yeah. That's actually one of the very few trophies in this game that I don't have. So if you want to murder her this time, then,
Oh, yeah, let's do
you know,
it.
there's a reason to. But then we make...
should do it so you can get those trophies.
But then we make Mike a murderer. So...
That's fine. You're a cheater.
You're not bothered by that. You're gonna make him murder the woman he's cheating with.
Talk again soon.
You know, it's fucked up, but if we gotta get those trophies.
That is true. It's like a silver trophy too, because they know no one will do it. They're just like,
Well,
nobody's gonna fall for
those
this.
people.
Yeah,
We will do it.
This time we're gonna
There's
be
one
this.
individual
If
we're
you want me
considering as a
to,
person
if you
of
want to
interest.
see me
He has
not
an
murder
interesting history
Ashley,
with the
just go
Washington
back
family.
through and watch me
Apparently, he had warned
watch
them
my
against
playthroughs of
pursuing
this when I was
their
first
construction
playing
project in
it.
Blackwood
There's pretty
Pines,
much no
and claimed the land was
commentary,
sacred
but
to his forefathers.
you can at least see me make a good decision. There's proof out there.
T.
But you can find out that Jenna is
Ask
an
her who's
evil
sister.
person.
Josh,
Yeah.
it's gotta
But
be.
Which
I
sister
don't know,
is it
there's a
then?
certain... you know what? I'm so conflicted. Isn't this terrible? Like,
Yes.
even though she's terrible, and even though I know it's a video game and it doesn't matter, I still don't want to murder her.
I mean, like, it's fine. It's not real.
Come here.
I also though still haven't gotten the trophy
Maybe
for
I
having
know
them
how
all
to
die.
handle you too.
So that could happen. But I vote that we do like a normal ending, and then I go back through. If we want to broadcast it, that's fine. If we don't, we could just go back through and like be like, here is the comparison of killing everyone versus not killing everyone. You know, like just the last or just chapter 10, and have everyone die in the lodge or something. Oh my god! A thing grabbed Jessica! Alright, let's hope that I'm good at my QuickTime events here.
Oh, she did. This is, like, hard.
Alright, let's take the shortcut. I need all the practice I can get. Alright, let's do this.
Honestly, though, Mike would freeze to death before he got 3
Oh my gosh, yes, like, can you not grab your jacket on the way out? Triangle, no! I fucking missed! Goodbye!
Any regular human.
I'm
See,
so-
this is like just the most like obvious of the game developers having no idea, because any regular human, maybe they're like, he has no time to get his coat. Any regular human that like exists in the winter or whatever
Yeah.
knows that you actually cannot afford to not grab your coat in this situation, because you will just die.
Yeah.
You know?
Ooh, I hope that mess up didn't just automatically kill Jessica. I'm pretty sure that I need more than one mess up to kill her. But seriously, like, I accidentally pressed square instead of triangle, and because I pressed it, you know, I actually, like, committed,
Yeah.
it was just like, haha. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to move. Yeah, so hopefully she doesn't just die because of that. If so, we're just one step closer to the everyone dies playthrough, so, yeah.
Who is he trying to shoot? Oh,
Thumbs down.
he's just trying to look. When I first saw this, I thought he was just gonna shoot her. I was like,
I know, everybody does. I don't know why I didn't think that, but I've heard people say that, and I'm like, yeah, just kind of just, like, you're not supposed to aim at anything you don't intend
No.
to shoot. So,
Yeah.
I should have made him smack into that. But again, I don't want to like be playing with this. I'm surprised he went
all
under
bloody.
that last log instead of over. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna go. We're gonna jump. Oh my god, I'm so bad at quick time events. It's like, oh my god. I think that this one coming up here is like either square and triangle or circle and triangle. So we're gonna risk the slide down. That's the deciding. That's the deciding thing that's okay. If you're not circle. God, I'm so good at the game. That's just how many times I've played it. Except for, you know, missing that first button too, because it made me look like an idiot.
Let's go, my boy.
No!
So there's a guidance totem. Yeah. There's a guidance totem.
Died.
I know, right? He's doing some risky stuff. Grab it. Okay, now I can slow down. Now I can relax.
I didn't know that though.
Because, so, the thing that did it the first time for me is I always played it safe, because I'm bad at button commands. So, spoiler alert, the thing that decides whether or not you kill Jessica or she lives through this situation is that she, risking that slide. So I played it safe. At that point, I had risked some of the other things, but I didn't do that, so she died. So hypothetically, she should still be alive. But I never rushed through this part because they don't tell this to you, but if you don't hurry, it doesn't matter.
Jessica!
Right? At this point, here we go. So this is a good guidance totem to have. It has one of my favorite people features. Or not people. There you go. Yeah, so, of course, I had the good sense not to kick the doggy the first playthrough that I did, because, you know, I feel bad about... Yeah. I mean, who wants to kick a dog? No one.
Jessica!
I suppose if you're really hopped up on adrenaline at that part, you can.
She's
but
gonna kick anything.
yeah, it's just like as soon as something moves, you're just like. So, all right. So let's see if I made it. Let's see if I was able to do this. No.
Is she like not gonna have a job? She's dead.
She's dead. Oh no, she's not.
What?
Oh, thank God. Oh, she's
What?
fine.
What?
She's fine, she's fine. The reason that I thought she was dead was because in that first cut, before they cut to the cutscene,
Are you okay?
it didn't show her in the elevator shaft, which is the kiss of death. So they must just have keep her out of the elevator shaft until the cutscene happened, because they didn't want easy enough to slide in the cutscene. You don't have to see it. Alright, let's see if I can make this shot. If I can't, then I have an interesting proposition. Let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna try and make this shot. It gives you a lot of time. Okay, I did make it. So later in the game, you can actually see the bullet flattened on the Wendigo's head. It took me a few times to figure out that that's what was happening. So this time, I don't have to worry as much about climbing this because there's really no stakes to it. So that's nice. But again, I need the practice. So I'll go quick.
What if you like make Jess live? That'd be amazing.
Yes, I will do it. I will try. Gosh dang. They're like, don't miss, Jenna.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'll try not to. Triangle. Oh my gosh. This part's so funny to watch people play for the first time though, because everyone's panicking. And it's just great.
I think has to go fast.
Yeah. 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 Go, Mike, go. It's gonna make me do square. No, triangle.
Honestly though, like he's being very heroic for someone cheating.
Yeah, I know. I think, you know, like this is the beginning of him changing. You know, do you want me to take the shot?
Yeah.
Okay. I always thought it was anticlimactic when people didn't take this shot. It's like, what do you think that you're not shooting at? Oh god, oh god.
Honestly, I don't even know what you're talking about, though, because I'm on lag, though.
Yeah, don't worry. You rolled with it really well.
I was like, yeah, shoot, whatever!
Yeah. Gonna make it! I hope that there wasn't a collectible that I could only find by not making that, because that seems really cheap. If,
that would suck.
Yeah, it would. R2. I get my R's and my L's mixed up. This video game is also under the illusion that literally every guy, whether he smokes or not, carries a lighter, which is not true. Also,
Oh, yeah. Who the fuck would do that?
also, lighters, fun fact, if you own one, I didn't learn this until I owned one, lighters don't exactly have unlimited lighter fuel in them. Like, even if you pour a bunch in, it just dries up really fast. So, like, if they had the lighters in their pockets for more than, I don't know, a few days, then they wouldn't light because the lighter fluid,
That's stupid.
you know, like, evaporates, drains out, whatever. Yeah, especially the Zippos that they carry. Like, if it was a small pick cigarette lighter, then that might be a different story.
Oh, that actually makes more sense. Like, why those are always, like, in the checkout aisle and they're cheap.
I know, isn't it? Oh, good. We're back with your favorite people. Or your favorite person. I just remember at this part being like, alright, so Chris, stand up and then walk out.
Ashley!
I would have just left. Well, actually, it was nice knowing you.
Ash.
This is
Ash.
also a collectible not everyone finds, but there's
good.
no real consequence
Not good
to
at
it.
all.
It's not like a thing.
So does 041 mean 1241?
Yes. Yeah. Because
What is that? Ew!
oh, it's Ashley's coin purse. I don't know why the coin purse fell
She
out of her
would have a
pocket.
coin purse. Jesus Christ.
There's so many people that don't find that, but it's not a collectible, so I don't know what the motivation for finding that is.
It's
So
just
whatever.
not well placed by the game developers.
It's
I never saw that.
silly. Okay, so like, is this the kitchen? This looks like the kitchen. Where? Oh, we came through the other door. Okay, so see, like, I've never really investigated this because I think I probably did it the first time and I figured out it didn't matter, and so I never bothered to do it again. But like, touche. This set is consistent. Like, it's like, here's the thing, and then there's the breakfast bar, and then here's the couch. That's nice. All right, we'll go through here. I don't think there's any collectibles in this room that I have missed before. Who the fuck let the bird in here? My God. Oh, swearing. Watch out. Don't watch this if you don't like swearing.
Oh, shit.
Somebody-
Like, swear, they're not allowed to watch this.
Right. Somebody didn't like their jelly and just slammed it all over the wall. Not good.
Honestly, did that as a child.
What? You
Like, not
walk
with
into your
jelly, but
house.
like, I definitely threw shit on the walls. Like, I don't know if I drew crayons on the walls, but I just remember there being
Ash!
stuff on the walls.
Oh man, that's
Ew,
hilarious.
that's definitely blood.
Yeah, yep.
I did not do that. I did not, like, take
no,
someone's
not
blood,
blood
and throw
all
it on
over
the
the.
walls.
You didn't take blood and smear it all over the walls in a gleeful fashion. That was
Surprisingly,
actually
no.
definitely sprayed though. Like, that was even better than a smear. I feel like a smear would have been more appropriate there though.
Wait, what happened to the blizzard? It's just like a
it's-
casual.
It's subsided. It's gone. See. But he's
There's
still
no
got
snow.
he's still got 8 coats on,
Ashley!
so don't worry. He's still warm
Honestly,
enough.
like, these stairs should be like submerged in snow.
Yeah, they really
Ashley?
should. He should be sinking into the snow at this point.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna just call for
I
Ashley.
do not remember him just fucking like getting up and
Anyone out
walking
there,
outside.
Ashley?
Like, I don't remember that.
Yep, see, again, he's brave, but this is definitely not what I would be doing. Like,
No, that makes literally no sense. Like, he's just gonna wander into the woods in
No,
some
it's-
area he doesn't know, hoping to find her.
no, it's because of the bloodstains here. Like, he followed them out into the snow, and so...
She's bleeding a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. But then they, like, take a turn over here, and then when you follow it, because that's what the game wants you to do, just keep watching.
What in the hell?
Yeah.
Who would do this?
Who would do this? Oh, I take it back. They did, there are zombie masks. So this is the zombie mask for those of you who haven't seen it. So that's kind of fun. Usually it's clowns.
That's
I think, yeah. I think that one gets everyone.
Oh,
Who would do this?
Yeah, right?
Is that
So-
a garbage bag?
Yeah, I think the scarecrow is wearing a garbage bag. Then there's that charming pig's head in the woods. And we find another
Honestly-
death totem.
Yeah.
Chris
Why is that
finds.
pig head there?
I
Oh,
tried.
for the blood. I remember. Okay.
Yes, yes. I tried to figure out so many times what that death totem was. I know what it is now. Again, I guess there's no spoilers, so we have spoilers, so that's Chris's death, and it's
What?
when you get killed by a Wendigo.
Um,
But that's his second death, or his third. Like he can die like so many times before that. I feel like people don't even need to bother. No, am I missing 2 death totems? I better not be. I
I
don't
don't
want to
think they're
be
in
missing.
order. Remember?
Oh, right. Well, let's hope not. So anyway, that's when, if you have Ashley go walk down the path to, like, investigate the voice in the tunnels, and Chris follows her, that's what happens to him, so. What else do we have? We've got Hannah and Beth's, we've already watched like 1,000 times, the bird, the fingers, the freaking water wheel, which I like watched 1,000 times trying not to miss it, but I just like that one was the most anticlimactic for me. Guidance totem about the dog.
Ew.
Lost totems, Jessica and Emily. So I was like every time, because I found that lost totem with Emily caught on fire, I was like so afraid to use the lighters whenever they whipped the lighters out. Also, I'm replaying this Ashley getting punched in the face by a clown like 8 times for you. So that's how much I love
Yes. Beautiful.
you. Yeah. So
Wait,
okay,
generate?
Hmm?
Oh. I
Let's
don't know
see.
why, like, there's a danger totem when that's going to happen no matter what.
Yeah. I don't know. His
Kind of makes it
relation.
seem like you can avoid that.
It does, but really it's just saying this is going to happen, you can't avoid it, or it doesn't give you any
Sure
helpful
inevitable doom.
advice. Yeah. Also, his relationship with Josh randomly went up. I'm not quite sure why that would have happened, unless
Maybe
he
they've just
secretly
been seeing each
knows, unless he secretly knows it's Josh, and thinks this is a fun hunt through the woods.
He has sympathy for him.
Yeah. So, we haven't looked at any of our butterfly effects. Sam and Chris are cool. We didn't shoot the squirrel. Nature still likes us, which is good since we're in it right now.
That is good.
Matt saw
The
them
last thing we
hug.
want is also nature to be against us.
Right,
on
that's
top of
right.
everything else.
That's just loading the gun a little too much. That's just not fair anymore. Matt confronted Mike because he saw them hugging. We haven't seen Matt sided with Jessica during the fight with Emily. When they're together, and I'm gonna make him. Oh God, will she confess because he didn't side with her? Oh God, if that doesn't happen, I'm gonna be so sad. Mike came to Jessica's aid immediately. Jessica appreciated
that
Mike's
means that's
heroism.
it's not true.
Mm-hmm. Jessica appreciated Mike's heroism.
Heroin addiction.
Mike continued to impress Jessica. Jessica resisted Mike's advances. See, like we were nice, and we shouldn't have been nice. We were a little assy.
No, Jessica has her own shit to work through. It's important that we were nice.
It is. Sam found a baseball bat and left it in the cellar. Still haven't seen the output on that. Mike successfully chased after Jessica, so if you ever needed any more assurance, then, yeah. We're about to fulfill our next butterfly effect real quick here, too. We've got the Saw scene coming up, which my mom, God bless her heart, because I used to watch the PlayStation Access walkthrough of this whenever I got bored, has seen this scene more than is fair to her, because I feel like the one thing my mom wants to avoid at all costs is watching teens die miserably by a table saw, so, you know, or circular saw? I'm not quite sure which kind of saw it is. But
She doesn't like excessive gore.
no, she doesn't
Right.
really like anything mean-spirited at all, so poor mom.
Ash.
Thank you
Ash.
if you're watching this, Mom.
Dude, I wonder
but
if my mom's watching right
We did have another viewer pop in. I wondered if that might be her. So
It's probably my mom.
it's either your mom or some of your college friends because I think that they're our most faithful viewers.
Some of my quote-unquote college friends.
I mean, while you're studying, who doesn't like a good mass murder? Why not?
Yes.
But I am actually not going to rush into this. I am going to go in the back here because there is a totem hiding back here. So go find it, Chris.
I have a quick question
Yes.
that is unrelated to this. Should I save it?
Is it about our personal lives?
I mean, super vaguely, not really.
Then sure, go for it. Why the heck not?
Are you, like, comfortable driving distance to Barnes & Noble? Or no?
Yeah, I'm comfortable enough. I can make it down there in about, like, a half hour, I think.
I'm just thinking about this break.
Yeah, just hit me up when you get there. Oh good, another lost totem. Yeah, just hit me up and I'll be able to drive down there. As long as I don't have any interviews or something going on. Lost. Just so
Who am I
much.
gonna lose?
It's Ashley, so you'll probably like watching it.
Ashley. Wow, that was beautiful. That was interesting. Her face moved while it was detached from her body.
All of them kind of do that when they get beheaded.
It's so gimmicky.
It is. But, I mean, I honestly kind of believe it. Like, I don't know if that's what would actually happen, but it seems just creepy and, like, dark enough to be true. Like, that your face relaxes after it is removed from your body. I could see it.
Oh my god, I have watched some really disturbing videos.
Oh my god.
Of, like, I think a dog head,
Oh.
like moving when like someone's like running electrical currents through it, and
Oh
it
my
looks like it's
God.
alive.
Why are you? Oh, it's a
Ashley!
dead dog.
Yeah, it's a dead dog.
Oh my god, you scared the crap out of me. I was like, what sort of weird slasher shit do you watch on the internet?
No, this was like some old ass
Ash, I'm
thing,
here.
like in
Where are
it was
you?
like biopsych, talking about how like
Are you
our
okay?
brains and stuff
What
are like
happened?
and there's like energy, electricity and shit that
I'm
runs
coming,
through it,
Ash.
and that's how
Just,
shit
just
happens.
keep
and,
talking
like,
to me.
We were watching
What
this video
happened?
of this like just this dog head that was clearly a dead dog head, and then they like run
Ashley, I'm
electrical
gonna
current
get you
through
out
it,
of
and
this,
it's like
don't
it
worry.
starts like licking its lips and like moving its eyes. I'm like, oh my god, that's disturbing.
Hurry, please.
There's like a weird, scary cat. Look at this. It's like a cat, like a dead cat right here. Like, what
Oh,
the hell?
what is that?
Cause like, it kind of... Oh shit! Oh my god, that's
I don't-
never happened to me before. This game's
cat.
like, keep moving, kid. Yeah, like, what sort of demented shit is he? Because, like, there's a duck, like, you could hunt that in the woods, or you could order it, or whatever, but who orders a dead freaking cat? Besides every chemistry and, like, lab in every high school ever, but still, like, the rabbits I get, the birds I get, random dead cat just makes it seem like he was really headed down this serial killer route from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we go. The part that stressed me out.
Chris,
What the
are you
fuck?
there?
Hello, and thank you all for
I
joining
texted my
me.
family. I was like, Mom,
Tonight,
are you watching us?
We're gonna conduct a little experiment.
And then my sister's like,
Now
sends a
for this
picture of my mom. She's like,
experiment,
Mom's watching
we'll need the
me.
cooperation of our two test subjects,
Creepy.
Joshua and Ashley.
Oh my
But
god.
we're gonna need one more brave participant to help decide which subject will live and which will die.
No. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Chris! Get us out of
We
here!
have two
Please,
tests.
From here, you made
please, everyone calm down.
Informed
It's all very
consent,
simple.
everything.
Christopher, you will find a lever
One of
placed
them signed
directly in front of
the
you.
consent.
All you have to
The other two
do
didn't.
is choose who you will save.
I don't even...
Let's save Remy. This is hot, Remy.
No, I'm gonna say
Shit, no!
Right!
Okay, this is gonna be okay.
I can take a hit from
Oh,
Rami
dude,
Malek in
buddy.
the
Let's just think
God.
about
in
this
the
for
later
a
half
minute.
of the
You
game.
can't let me
But
die!
it's pretty
Give me a second,
pathetic watching Chris lie
I
to
can't
her.
think straight. Just...
Huh?
it's pretty pathetic watching Chris lie to her when she's like, "Thank you for saving me," and he's like, "No problem," and it's like, "You asshole, you didn't save her. Like, don't pretend like you were gonna." Which, you know, I feel like any reasonable person would do, but still, I don't like that. So, we're gonna save Ashley. I'll save you.
Ashley, I'll get you out of this. I won't let you die.
Thank
Please,
you.
no.
His hair.
This is insane. This is nuts. This isn't happening.
Choose who I will
Chris,
save.
Please tell me this isn't happening.
I got my haircut at a barber for the first time
I don't
in
know
my
what to
life.
do.
Really?
Since I was a kid.
Bro, we've been through
barber?
so much. Come on.
Like, not a
I don't
beauty
wanna
salon?
go out
Barber
like
shop.
this.
Chris, please.
Oh, also, I'm gonna
so
just not
scared.
choose.
Yeah.
Don't let it
Friends,
spill
baby.
on
Because I
us.
can't remember if I'm
messed up
supposed to
and
turn it towards the
everything,
person that I want to
but I'm
save
getting
or I
better,
want to
man, I
kill. Spoiler alert.
Literally, that was not clear. Like, the first
No.
time I played this, I was like, what the fuck does this lever mean?
I see.
Like,
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, if it means, no, that was a little, oh my god, there are so many, like, just really unclear things.
Man, it's so hard.
I'm always thinking, what
How
are
would you
these
do
mean?
this?
Like,
I do. I feel.
I presume they mean, like, put the picture of the face of Crystal on the stage.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like when you're doing an action, that means, like, this is the person that the
That
song's
you're gonna kill. Yeah, yeah.
Don't
Yes,
look, Ashley.
Why
Don't
can't
look.
I look
That's
for
really annoying. I was
something,
literally
okay,
like in a
please?
panic when I first played this. I was like,
Yeah.
which one does it mean?
Yep. That actually,
I'm going, Ash. I'm gonna do that.
on my
Yeah.
first playthrough, which I don't think I was broadcasting this early in the game. I only started broadcasting during that chase with Sam, and then afterwards, I did the same thing. I couldn't remember. I was like, I want to save Ashley, or I told Ashley I would save her. But then when it like showed me that lever, I was like, maybe doing nothing is the right thing to do. And so I didn't do anything, and that same thing happened. So I haven't done that since I first did this.
Ew, he like annoyingly covers her face.
What is
If
that?
we're like experiencing some trauma,
Chris,
and
what
this dude covers my
happened?
face, I'm like, bitch! Like,
I get
let
why he
us
did it.
experience this trauma together.
I get why he did it in the shed so that she wouldn't look at Josh, because that would be pretty gross. But yeah, as they were going out, I have a feeling it was just about like him not being able to process and not really realizing he was doing that anymore.
I killed him.
You know, just like the only thing you'd really be thinking about was get out of there. So.
No, this is insane. We need to go get
It was
I love
my
this
fault,
part though,
Matt.
when Ashley and with Matt are just like, the fuck?
Or
And,
Emily
like,
and
walking,
Matt.
they're totally fine. They're
Yeah.
like, the fuck is wrong with these people?
Yeah.
We should look for the other.
We should look
Mike
for
and Jess are off 69ing each other, and who knows where
Poorly
Sam is.
I
dressed.
think she's in the lodge.
Fine. Fine, you're right. Get everyone else
That's what
together, but
Emily's
if there's a
thinking.
maniac running around, I think we need to get some help,
That's
too, right?
definitely what
Not
Emily's
just wait around.
But what about?
Why are we still talking about this?
I don't know
There's like a
how.
couple.
Emily and Matt.
Matt, like they're terrible, but they're like cute aesthetically.
They're cute, but I think that Chris and Ashley are cute together when they're not, you know, simultaneously covered in blood. So, oh look,
They look better with blood.
the thing that was sitting on the table is starting to rot. Ooh, look at that. I'm kind of sad that the zombie masks are around. I like the clown ones better, but again, I feel like not a lot of people will have seen the zombie masks, so I'm kind of proud.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. The snake in a jar, so good. Is it going fine? Is the night going fine, or no, it's not going fine? What do you think?
Let's just say it's going fine. It's pretty casual.
It's going, yeah, I think we're fine.
Cool Saturday evening.
Yeah.
The Cobra.
Do you think that these poor people are getting what they
Do-
deserve?
Are these guys getting what they deserve, Keika?
No,
No?
they're really not. But everything's fine.
Oh, what do you want, or who are you, are two options.
What do I want?
What does Dr. Hill want, and who is Dr. Hill? Oh, I accidentally just answered what do you want.
Fine. That's fine.
I accidentally
I
just
didn't
put
know
a
what
little...
I thought you were asking me.
I
So, like,
was.
I was like, I don't know, he's not real.
You were like, this is a spoiler zone where you're okay to say what's actually going on. Yeah. There's just stuff dripping down the walls. Really ugly wallpaper, by the way. It's like peeling. You know? Oh God, it's already 10.
You hear 10?
It's already 10 o'clock.
With this elaborate
In the evening.
self-indulgence.
Yeah, which means we've almost been broadcasting for an hour, so.
There's no way. We started late.
We did start late, but we still, like,
It's
we
45
might have to
minutes
cut
ago.
this one
Yeah.
soon, so,
Again.
but we're gonna go with You're Freaking Me Out. Or do you want to go with Yes, I Will
freaking me
Continue?
out.
You're Freaking Me Out, okay.
I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't matter.
It
is
really
gone.
doesn't.
That Cobra's getting antsy. That Cobra's like,
It
get
is.
me out of here.
It like keeps biting the glass. You don't exist!
Also, I doubt a Cobra would do that.
Yeah, I don't think. I think he would just chill.
They're like, that looks scary. Have the
Yeah.
Cobra show that it's angry.
Yeah. Look at that banker's lamp. It's just great.
I love it. Literally the best
So
part of the
good.
game.
Yeah, yeah. 10 out of 10. Would banker's lamp again.
100%.
We're gonna get a
Which is the same.
we're getting a previously until dawn.
Okay, so should we like cut it?
Yes. Did you want to get back on again after for one more
Yeah.
episode, or do you want to stop it for the night?
Might as well, because it was a month ago last time we did this.
Nice.
We might as well do another
Here's our
episode.
one-way ticket to the spirit
Yeah.
realm.
Okay. All right then.
Just been through
As
enough
soon as
speaking for
this
one night, okay?
previously
I
on
smell hot
ends,
bath in my
I will
crystal
cut
ball.
it,
Don't
and
have fun.
Keiko and I will reconvene so that these videos don't start getting out of hand.
Yes, sir.
You forgot he cut himself in half.
Oh my God.
Again, when my mom.
he's like all creepy with Sam.
There is one individual
Oh,
we're
yeah,
considering as a person of interest, but his
When
whereabouts are
my
currently
mom
unknown.
watched that
You know,
cutting
there
in
is
half
still the
scene,
old
she was like, "Oh my
sanatorium
God!" And I was
on
like,
Mount.
"Don't worry, Mom, he lives." And she's like, "I don't think he lives." And
I was like, I don't know if that's how that works.
right, you and the rest of the gaming community, Mom. Oh my gosh.
That's not good.
So,
Really not good.
Dread. Literally like an emo 12-year-old named these chapters.
Nah, I think Dread is a perfect name for it because you're right, it is like emo angsty. But when you stop and you think about like the actual word you would use at this point when you're playing this game through for the first time, Dread is not is exactly the adjective that you're thinking of. You know.
That's true.
So
Yeah,
I think
I had a high anxiety playing this game.
Oh, me too. It was terrible. Look at how filthy
I
Mike
was
is.
so invested.
Yeah. I was pretty
Mike
invested.
wouldn't have arms at this point.
Yeah.
Let's get a closer look.
Hell yeah. Go Mike. He's filthy. Again, I'm trying to crap up my characters as much as possible on these run-throughs though, so I guess that helps a little.
Yeah.
Just wait till we get to the grabbing parts. Because I'm gonna lean into those. As soon as it gives me the ability to walk free, then we'll cut this episode. So, thank you everyone tuning in, for tuning in. And you know, we're gonna end this episode so it doesn't get out of hand on the time, but we will be right back with another episode. So, thank you for tuning in and listening to our fun rants. Bye-bye.